Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian as a Weirdo. So today, I don't have internet at my apartment, so I'm on my phone using my mobile data, and we're at my little lab desk. So we're just gonna hang out here, I guess, for a little bit until it gets too annoying because I can't read the comments. Maybe we'll see if we can make that a little bit better, but I don't know. Nobody knows about Scotty. Do you know about these things? So yeah, this is my desk. So sorry that it's not more interesting, or maybe too interesting. I don't know what you've grown to expect from me. But yeah, so I am working on a packer, and I have a lot of feelings about making this particular one, that I don't quite know how to express publicly, publicly, because it's just a bit of a doozy of an order, but maybe not so much in the way that uh, uh, it could be. It's just stuff. Hey, Rudy, welcome in. So Scotty is definitely excited that I'm here. Maybe you can see his little head and body. He blends in with my bedspread, so sometimes it's hard to see him. And I know this area is weird. I feel like I should put some stuff up here that makes it look more interesting, but I don't know what that would be, so sorry about it. But I'm almost done with the scrotum part of the packer, and then I will be on to the rest of it. So welcome in. I know this is a different view. If I miss something or if someone's in the basement, just let me know. Look, Crystal is there. Hello.
Hey.
I don't know how to. Okay, there I can see you.
Hi.
I hate going live on my phone. It sucks.
You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. Because the
Cool.
cool.
So Crystal is working with the most beautiful yarn ever made.
Nuh-uh. It's okay.
Yeah, it's mermaid yarn.
It's doing things though. Like the color transitions are interesting.
Mm-hmm. They're perfect.
I don't know.
And I mean, the fact that because you're still on the first ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
This is how much is left.
all that magic. So how many repeats are you on with that first?
I'm
first
on my I'm on my 10th repeat and I'm on row 11. So you might be right with you guessed 11. So yeah, you might be right.
All
Like
you had to say was I was right.
dead on.
I was
Like maybe 11, maybe 12. Like I don't know, but you're the closest.
yeah, I mean,
Adrian and you are the closest because she guessed 10 and you guessed 11.
I mean, so is
So
it like Price is Right rules where it's like if you go over, then you don't win, or is it just
I
close?
think if you go over, I feel like that's a lose,
Okay.
right?
I mean, that's what Price is Right rules is.
Yeah,
Rules are. It's like if you go over at all, then you lose.
yeah. Then yes,
Okay.
correct. I don't
I'm
know.
coming for you, Adrian.
Oh, great.
Although, like, it was just like, I mean, it was obviously like really hard to guess because the yarn. I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone, but like when you first saw how much yarn there was, and then how much you expected. Sorry, my voice is like not having it today. But like when you saw how much yarn there was, and then if you would have expected, like, no, I don't think anyone would have expected to go as far as it's gone already.
Neat. Yeah. No. I didn't expect because I think the pattern calls probably wrong, but for like 2,000 yards of the weight I'm using. And does that mean that this is 1,000 yards of hand spun? That sounds kind of crazy. Maybe less, like 900.
Could
I,
be. I mean,
I didn't.
you didn't measure it beforehand, right?
I didn't.
I mean,
Because it's for
honestly, I
me.
feel like,
So I was like,
yeah, exactly. Like, why would you measure it? I mean, that's just another step to.
for sure. I didn't know I would be doing this project with it. So it's like, hi, Miss Claus. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Human scarves.
So yeah.
I'm working on the dreaded packer.
Oh,
I didn't
what?
mention why it was the dreaded packer, but it's the dreaded packer.
Oh, sorry, you were talking.
Oh, it's probably not a. Your name is Jenny. Do I remember? Yeah, yeah. I'm just really bad at associating. Like, I have a really like actually legitimately bad memory. So names in association with like YouTube names, I'm not great at making the connection. But yeah, of course I remember you, Jenny. Yeah, we talked about this last time. Yeah, because you came in to my stream like last week, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. But I remember you from before that too. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was a lot of light. My hair never sits right, dude. I know it's vain to be messing with my hair, but my hair's pissing me off because my hair is all crazy.
What about messing with your hair?
Nothing. My hair just bothers me sometimes.
Oh, I feel that for my own hair. Not for your hair, but for like my hair.
It's,
I'm gonna be like, yeah, your hair pisses me off sometimes. No, it's like, yeah, because you're not supposed to like touch it because you make frizz and like all the stuff. It's like the curls are so like. I just got out of the shower. Like curls are so.
temperamental.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
you have to.
But it's so nice. I know that like in the past I used to straighten my hair a lot when I like in high school
Yeah, didn't we all?
or wet them down with like a lot of gel because that was the style, you know. But I've learned to like love my curls.
I don't even know what I thought I was doing when I was younger. Which I've talked to you about, like not knowing I had curly hair, so I did like everything wrong for it when I was younger. But
Yeah.
so I didn't
Which
do
is
any.
normal. That's like that's usually what.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I just have super, 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 super frizzy hair, and so I used all the anti-frizz products, which those won't help you if your hair
No,
is curly.
they make your hair super shiny though.
Yeah, and frizzy.
And
It's like, yeah,
they don't
but I
do.
mean, like, yeah, but my hair is drier because it is curly. Excuse me, sir, why are you biting my hand like a foul beast?
He's so like approachable and friendly now.
yeah,
Right?
like
He's
he
just like
wasn't a bitey little guy beforehand. Now he just thinks he can bite because
he's
like
comfortable. He's
comfortable.
like I can be myself.
He's too comfortable. And I need to make him less comfortable. I need to scare him more often. He's
No,
like, oh yeah, fireworks every day. It's Scotty's birthday every day.
that's cute.
Honestly, the fireworks were a little bit too fireworky today, like during the day. Like usually it's at night, but they were during the day today, and I was like, these fireworks are fireworking.
They're fireworking.
They're fireworking. 1, 3, 4, 5.
You sure they were
I-
not mine? Never mind.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, you sure they were fireworks? But I'm joking.
I am pretty sure that they were not fireworks.
During the day, you know.
Today, I was pretty sure they weren't fireworks. Most of the time, I'm pretty sure they're fireworks. They were very different. They sounded distinctly different.
That sounds like something else. So,
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. So,
Um,
it's our neighborhood. It happens now too, because we're on a main street. So. I
Did
don't
you
know.
say Main Street or Mean Street?
Well, there's a main street on there's a main street we're right off the main street.
Okay. I couldn't hear. I didn't know if I heard mean or Maine, and I was like,
Sorry,
I mean, I guess either one is. The volume is loud enough. I think my brain's just not working.
Am I louder now or quieter?
You're quieter,
Okay.
but there's less like interference sounding.
That's probably my background noise, which it might turn off. Nope, I don't have one of those. Sorry. No, just kidding.
Does your friend Ian, does she have a YouTube channel? Can I subscribe?
She does.
So if you look right here at Hook That Yarn, if you do the @ symbol and Hook That Yarn, you can find my lovely friend Crystal, who does have a channel. I can't send you a link right now because I'm on my phone, and my phone, being on your phone and trying to do live is basically impossible, and I'm pretty sure she won't send you a link because she's embarrassed. But if you just if you just do @ Hook That Yarn, that's all it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you just do that, you can search for her channel. Sorry, I can't be more help right now. My apartment does not have internet, so I'm working on.
You're on your phone Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm doing this.
That's dedication.
Yeah, well, and I had already scheduled it, but I didn't realize yesterday when I scheduled this, because I recorded a video for a makeup video, and I didn't realize that there was no internet. So I'm just gonna have a little fun.
Is it still uploading?
I tried to upload something from my phone yesterday, and it was having a lot of trouble, and I couldn't figure out why, and that was why. So I just want, I just want to take a moment to measure the top of this, flattened out, so it's a little different. But booyah, motherfucker!
The one where they're like, I want the bigger than the okay. Well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's at least 2 or 3 times the size. No, it's not. You think I've made over 100 of these. I know the pattern off the back, like the top of my head. Like I make these. You don't. You've never seen one of these in person that I've made. Why are you being, and it was so aggro too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that bothered me the most. It wasn't like, hey, it looks like, it was just someone being rude about it. So I'm like, okay. Also yeah, just the arguing about the size and everything, which was but anywho, I'm gonna make this, and this I Yeah. Well, you used to sell your stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you ever have something when like someone did like a commission or something that you kind of in the process of making it knew that this person was going to have a
Oh,
problem,
heck
whatever you made?
yes. Yes.
I'm like, okay,
Oof.
I know that I'm making this for free because this person's going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yes. I had one of those people. Kind of made me not sell any.
Yeah, seriously, they
But
make you.
don't be me. But yeah, they make you kind of. But then you have the good customers that are like, oh my god, thank you, I love this, and
Yeah, seriously.
yeah. Mm-mm-mm. They wake up and they chose violence.
Yeah, and they like old Ian might have been like, look, motherfucker, I know what I'm doing, and I know that you're wrong, but current Ian is like, I will be petty in more subtle ways, and that will be fine with me. Okay.
Yes. It's yeah.
Yes.
Boo doo boo 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 boo.
Yeah, we don't have to wake up and choose violence.
Right.
Even though that's how you grow up, and like you're like, I will choose violence.
I will be the whole problem today. Like, okay. Basically. It's getting to the point where I have to like slide it like this to get it to the. Okay then. Oh, thank you, Rudy.
Oh, I need to get some polyfill. Get some bigger. I can stuff it later. Yeah. And then like, I could complain more, but I won't. That's pointless. It's just pointless. And Scotty, you're biting me, and I don't know why. But also, he did this really cute thing. So first of all, I got to teach my dad about the term making biscuits that cats do.
Like kneading dough.
Yeah, because like he was talking about how like he was like getting closer to like the cat that my parents have, and like he's like every morning he wakes up, um, and the cat's like kneading is like making biscuits or kneading dough like on him, and he's like he thinks it's cute. And I was like, oh, like they call it like making biscuits because it looks like they're like making biscuits on you or kneading dough. And so Scotty in the past week has started doing that when I'm like eating. He'll be like making biscuits on my back. And I don't. It's so cute. I don't know why.
Aww.
But then he's coming up and he's choosing violence right now. Shit's rude.
But he isn't like hiding under the covers anymore from you or anything, or he like sometimes.
No, I mean
No.
he's over the covers most of the time. He occasionally will go into the covers, but just if I like open the door and like I'm coming back in a little bit, like that's his. If I'm not in the room, then he'll do it.
His little personality.
Yeah, he's so cute, dude. What is up with you right now? Like he's rediscovered that he can bite things, and I'm like, you don't need to do that, sir.
I mean, coming from like where he came from before you and stuff, where it was like you know, he
Yeah.
couldn't be himself or doing what he could, yeah,
Yeah.
without saying all that. But I don't know how
Yeah.
much you share, but
Yeah. I mean, well, I've talked about it. Like, I mean, and, I don't think that, I don't think that the people that had him before were bad people. I just don't think they knew cats really well. And that's the story that I'm sticking with. And I truly believe it. Um, I did hold him like a baby because I'm like, if they could do it, then like Scotty and I have a bond where we can do it. And I did it for a little while, and I was like, oh, this is cute. And I was like, I'm not going to find out what happens when it becomes not cute. So I was like, I'm going to put him down gently, know that he's safe. He can, you know.
yeah.
One of the things that I got when I was in North Carolina, because there were a lot of things that I wanted, but I couldn't find, in the, like, all the stuff my parents pulled from uh, my apartment. But one of the things I could find was this blanket that my friend had made, which I think I told you. And it's like a total like hodgepodge of like yarn. Like my friend double stranded um, this blanket and made a like basically whatever yarn he could get his hands on, like acrylic. Like I'll have to take a picture of it. It's all the colors. But uh, he made it on like he knit it, and it's a blanket that fits my twin size bed, and he made it on like 12-inch knitting needles, which is crazy.
Big, yeah.
And because like that's so much weight, and like to push all of the stitches.
That's true. To have them like this, all square.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, unless they were like the circulars, or they just the.
no, no, they were just the straight needles,
That's
and
cool.
it was double stranded, so it's super thick. And but as soon as I put it on my bed, Scotty started flipping out like there was like it was like woven with catnip, which my friend never had cats, but Scotty was just like, and like Scotty's like doing it now, like he just like freaks out over this blanket all the time, and he loves it, and I'm just like,
That's awesome.
cool. like as long as he doesn't actually eat any of the yarn, because I prefer to not have to get surgery on this
Right,
little
right.
baby. But yeah, no, he loves it. He'll just like go nuts and have the zoomies on it
The
immediately.
zoomies.
Yeah,
The zoomies are so cute when cats
they
get the
are.
zoomies. My puppy gets the zoomies too. Like she'll run track through the house, like zoom, 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 zoom. She'll jump on the couch. She thinks she's a cat.
Does she have like a routine time that she has the zoomies, or is it just kind of like whenever?
It's like sporadic. It's sometimes when my brother leaves for a long period of time and comes home and she knows he's coming, she'll like start running, like, oh my god, oh my, or me, like she gets crazy. Super happy. She gets happy.
Mm-hmm.
She goes insane all over the place. Like, what?
Yeah, Scotty is like, especially because I'm such like a nighttime person. Like Scotty, she just chewed on the, and it gets like caught on his tooth.
Oh no.
And then he looks dumb. And he's like,
Oh.
um, but anyways, which I felt really cute doing that, so I felt like I captured it. But he usually gets it pretty late at night. Sometimes it's like so late, I'm like, dude, like, come on, we're trying to sleep, we're trying to
You're
rally,
sleeping.
sleep time.
He's like,
And
time to run.
yeah, he's like, I got it, I gotta get out of here, but also stay in here. Like, but he's just like ding, 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 like a little pinball. So usually it's at night, but sometimes it's in the middle of the day. Such a funny little guy. You're a funny little guy. You're cute. They're cute.
It's cool to like, I don't know, see his like evolution kind of
Yeah.
from where he started and where he is now.
Yeah, I agree. I would have never expected like him to have made as much progress as he has, and also for this cat to be the cat that I picked up. Like it's so different because I was legitimately like, can I take care of this cat? Like, am I like, is he like, and not in the way that I was like immediately like, I've got to give this cat up, but just like, are my, like, is this small of an apartment where people are going in and out? Like, is this going to make it worse for him? Like, I had to like consider that, and then he wasn't eating, and was like, what kind of cat doesn't eat? What kind of animal doesn't eat? That was the weirdest thing in the whole wide world.
He was just hiding the whole time, not eating.
Yeah, he didn't eat anything that I didn't like. I shoved like a little bit of wet food in his mouth twice twice in the first 5 days. I just to show him where the food was. And I was like, I'm not trying to traumatize him, so I'm like not
Right.
put like a whole meal through like that, but just so he knows that like the food's there, he can have the food, and then it doesn't hurt him, so he's fine. So I did that twice, but that's all he ate in the first 5 days, which is crazy. And then he drank water, I think, maybe on day like 3 or 4. But and that was weird too, because I've never had a cat willingly drink water, really. Well, I guess I have, but just like not in the quantities that he does. He really likes water.
When you were gone to North Carolina, did your friend say anything about like how he was behaving or anything?
He said that Scotty had gotten a little bit more comfortable by the time that the like 3 days or whatever were up. That he could like be in the room and like like look under the covers and see Scotty, and Scotty wouldn't like back up. So that's okay about as much as, and my friend is like a cat person, so he was like very gentle and all that stuff. But when I did come back, Scotty was like, his personality was totally different. Like he was like more open and like hung out with me more and stuff like that. So somehow like it was either the timing or me actually being gone and someone else being here, that Scotty was like, "You're cool."
Oh gosh, I missed you.
Yeah.
Not so bad. No, sorry. No,
Yeah.
like
I literally was like, I texted my friend and was like, "What did you do with my cat?" Because he was like, he's so social now. It's like, this is not the cat I left. And he's like, "No,
nothing.
this is Sean." It's like, oh my gosh, whatever happened worked. Isn't that right, Scotty?
Reset button and
Yeah.
boom. No. This color though.
So you've already spun the next ball, right? No? Okay. I thought I remembered you saying that you were going to. I just didn't know if you had, or if I
I
had
say a
missed
lot
it.
of things.
You were showing off other yarn.
I say a lot of things. Okay. No, I mean right here. This is
Like
a
I'm
purple
ever
yarn.
gonna judge anyone for procrastination.
That's purple yarn. But the pinks right. I don't know if you could see it. That stuff right here.
It's hard to see on my tiny little screen. Let me see if I can. Boop. Mm, mm. Okay, yeah. I can see the pink.
Wonder if I could zoom in. Oh god, no. That's different.
It just showed yarn. It didn't zoom in on you.
That.
Wait. Yeah, I can see that.
That's
cool.
what's going to be next.
I love
So,
your like display of things
thank
back
you.
there. It looks so nice. And I love all of the cats that you have. I'm gonna take you down now.
Thanks. Here's a little Scotty black cat. But I need to get some green eyes. But his eyes are like yellowy, right? Like yellowy green.
Yeah, it's a yellow green.
Adrian message you. Okay. Me.
I found some eyes that I think might work for the project. Like they're not exactly what I want, but they're close enough that they might work. It's just about getting the right size. But I also am like
For
I
Scotty?
want to because I want like blue boo boo sized eyes, but I also need them to be proportionate to whatever I'm making with my knit machine. And I can find like black and white oval ones that look like that come in a bunch of different sizes, but I don't want to have to buy like a special clamp to like close the eyes.
Yeah.
Because I want to spend as little money as possible.
Yeah, I would say the bigger the eye, the harder to push down.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to use, the screwdrivers with the heads that can like come off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I use to put my safety eyes on sometimes, with like something soft so that the eye doesn't get all like scratched.
That's so smart.
Yeah,
You're so smart.
because there's a tool like it. There's a similar tool to that. It has a little circle and it's hollow.
I like that.
But
That's
yeah,
smart.
it will work.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That sounds way better. Yeah, sure. I have one of those.
Everyone has
one of those.
I can't find the one I did have in this room. I have a lot of tools in this room, actually. I have one of these for some reason.
One tool in this room.
Why do I have this? I don't know.
You never know when you might need it.
And a wire cutter. And one of these rotary guys, so that I can cut, like, not my hand.
Yeah, please. I was like, please don't. No, stop.
It rolls onto
fabric.
Those,
yeah, I've used those on fabric to put like crochet edges.
When did I get this? No say. I don't know. Adrian said she's going to be late to her live, but I don't know what that means. She never responded.
She probably had a time that she was going to start, and she's probably going to be there after.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you for explaining what that means. I did say I don't know what that means.
You just got mansplained.
Thanks. I really did, though. Fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's turning like pink, and then it's gonna turn. It's like got pink and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Like pink and blue, and like yeah, I love it. And then I'm gonna do I don't know if you saw my short, but the second to last short I did was like this light pink, blue, white color. I think that's what I'm gonna go into. Like I'm gonna spin it like that.
Mhm.
I don't know. Oh, I just spilled water.
I also back to this for just 1 second. But like, I started thinking about it after person like ordered it, paid for it, whatever. They're asking me to change the pattern for this. Like, I should charge them more for this, but because like this, I, like, this person's gonna be a problem, whatever. But like, I'm like, this, like, they're asking me to change a written pattern. Um, that like any other item that someone was like, hey, I know you've made it like this, but can you completely make part of this differently? Not just like a small change, but like a completely different change to it, like that. Like you would charge for that.
Yeah, because you're writing a pattern.
Yeah, you're writing a pattern, and so I'm like, I should have like declined it or something, but too late now.
Yeah. Yeah. These people.
These
Being
people,
difficult.
these people can suck these
Packers.
these these right here.
These are here.
Okay, let me see what my measurements are. I'm not there yet, but stupid motherfucker. I mean, what? I'm so grouchy about this.
I understand. I get it. I hate when people say I understand, but I get it.
I mean, I don't. Well, you hate when people say they understand.
I get it. Let's move past that.
You're like, you don't understand. Fuck off.
No, it makes sense to be yeah. It's an annoying thing.
No, I wish I was the kind of person who could be like, okay, that's annoying, and I let it go. But I'm not. I am a, like, at best, it simmers in my mind for way too long. At worst, I kind of explode. It just depends on the day. And the person and the infraction.
Yeah.
This is one of those, like, it just simmers. I'm just like, you're annoying.
Every stitch, you're annoying.
Yeah. It's like
Oh,
a lot
no.
of things when I make them, I'm doing them with or like, that's the right word, right? Like when you're like putting like intention and stuff to in every stitch, and
Mhm.
like kindness, magic, and like whatever. And then like
Magic.
this one, I'm like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Like a normal person would be, you know.
Oh no. Yeah. Sorry. Microsoft rewards free entry to see Beyonce in our summer. What? You mean I get to see Remy? Oh, crazy. Have you
That's
seen those videos?
basically what the show is, right?
She's so funny.
She is.
I think in a recent video, she had a hat on, a cowboy hat, and she had like a towel, and she took the cowboy hat off, threw it, and then went like this with the towel. She's like, "Screw this." Screw it, and she's just so funny.
Yeah, well, that's personality on that one. I feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel bad. So like, I don't. watch a lot. I just kind of see clips in there, here and
Yeah.
there. But like, I feel like every time it's like Blue Ivy's like babysitting Remy, and you can tell she's like keeping an eye on her to like make sure she's not like acting up. But
Yep,
then like people love when she acts up, so they just like
exactly.
enable her.
People love it. They're clapping. She's like, "This is what the people want."
I'm giving the people what they want.
Exactly. Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
she really is.
Uh, why is it so difficult to sign in? Just give me the entry.
I can't tell you.
I have to sign in with a code. I hope this is actually Microsoft.
Yeah, I was like, it could be a scam, and I was like, I don't even want to say that like out loud. Like, I don't want to speak that into existence.
Well, no one emailed me to say, "Hey, what's the code?" But it's easy, right? I don't know. Technologia.
Technology. Oh my gosh! So I was gonna send you a voice message, but I was outside waiting for my Walmart delivery. That was gonna be like right before this, and then I was gonna go take a shower, so I didn't get a chance. But I'll tell everybody because it is funny because this happens. This kind of stuff happens to me more times than not. Um, but like as like my because like the voice kind of comes and goes as I've been getting better, and um and so like this woman was like running down the sidewalk, and she was like, you tell she was just like running like home, or like it wasn't like a running from something, or it, like that kind of emergency. She was just like but she wasn't like just jogging either. Like there was a purpose, but it wasn't her. Like anyways,
Intent.
so like she's going past me. I'm waiting for my Walmart order to get there like any second, and she said "Hola" to me, and I go to say something back to her, and I am going to say hi, and instead I go like nothing comes out, and I just look like like I'm like trying to speak, but nothing comes out, and I'm like what the fuck? It was so I'm just and I'm just sitting there like she's gone, and I'm just the fuck.
Bye. Aww.
It was so awkward, but you know she
Sounds
wasn't
funny.
around. She didn't stick around to be like, excuse me, like did you try to say something and your voice stopped working? She kept on going. And I just was there sitting with the embarrassment of like,
And then
okay.
you're gonna think about it for a while, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
would too. I would too.
Yeah. I mean, the interaction probably lasted all of like 15 seconds, and I'm still thinking about it. Just like,
I love
wow.
That's
I'm just
great.
like the like bright yellow haired person who can't talk on, but tries. Tries.
You tried. Oh, that's happened to me before too. Probably on a live. My voice does that.
Yeah.
Hello,
Just like, hell. Oh.
help me. I'm supposed to
Yeah.
be.
But usually you get a chance on like at least like lives and things like that to like try again and try to say it.
True. Try again. And you
Try
could have
again.
yelled after her like, "Hello," but that would have been
Hola!
worse. I feel like that would have been worse.
Yeah. Well, once I got it back together, just like with a cracky voice, be like, "Hola."
Or adios, no sé. I
See, I
don't
don't
know.
know that, and I don't even know how to. don't know how to say sorry. I don't know how to say sorry in Spanish, so I wouldn't have been like. I wouldn't have
Perdona.
known.
Perdón. Perdón.
Oh, like pardon.
It's like pardon, but with
Yeah.
flair.
With flair.
Perdón. Perdóname.
Okay, that makes sense.
Perdón, it means like forgive me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I wouldn't have even known what to say. But
Or disculpa.
did you say puta?
No.
I was like, what? I was like, I don't know if that's the answer, Crystal.
Get in more trouble. Like, what did you call me?
Like all the guys on the street are like, what the fuck did that person just say? To that innocent lady just running down the street.
Also, what I said was disculpa, or excuse me. Disculpa. Not puta.
Disculpa?
Disculpa.
Puta? Wait, can you spell the last?
Disculpa.
Disculpa.
Disculpa, yeah.
Disculpa.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the last had 4 letters instead of the 5.
Very good. Oh, crazy. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't.
That great. I'm sorry.
I mean, I learned sometime. I mean,
well, it was good.
Doesn't hurt my feelings to.
No, it was really good actually. You pronounced it well. But I was just being silly. You know, like Dora the Explorer, she's like, that was good. Can you say?
No, I do forget what I was saying.
What about what?
So what does disculpa mean?
Oh, it means like, excuse me, like I'm sorry, basically.
Okay.
There's several ways to say the same thing, but and especially in different idiom, like in different nationalities of Spanish, like Argentina, Cuban Spanish, Mexican Spanish, Puerto Rican Spanish.
Yeah, and some like have like different like formalities, right? Like or like levels of formality, right?
Mm-hmm. Just like with like English, and American English and Canadian English, you know, there's different ways of saying the same thing. Spanish is very poetic, though. So
you're like, but Spanish is the best. Let's not forget.
No, it's not the best. I wouldn't go that far. No, I'm just kidding.
You would go that far.
It's okay.
I know your Puerto Rican ass. You would go that far.
Yeah, I'm a Puerto Rican who knows Spanish. There are some people out here, you know, that don't know Spanish and they're Puerto Rican. It's fine. But I don't know. I learned it under like duress. Like I had to know it. Like I had to learn it. I had to learn it, or I don't know. It was weird.
I you know, I know that there's so many people who learn this like any language, or like have a second language, because like their parents spoke it, or they like had to speak a language because their parents didn't speak a language and they had to be like a translator, all this stuff. I'm always amazed, and that is impressive, and like I obviously like that, don't want to take anything away from that, but like there are the people who learn languages because they like want to, or like who don't like have to, who aren't immersed in it. Like I'm always like, how the fuck does that happen? Because like to me, like if you don't like have like if I don't like have like my like what's the phrase? See, I suck at English. Like my feet to the fire. Like it's hard for me to learn anything.
Right.
But like my friend who did the blanket, who did the dream catchers, who did everything. He was like, I think was a polyglot. Is the term, right? When you know like 5 or more languages.
Yeah.
Like he knew Latvian, he knew English. I mean, actually, English was probably his. Well, actually, I think dyslexia kind of affected him kind of evenly across all the languages because it doesn't really matter what language you're speaking if you're trying to.
Yeah. If the letter's moving, it's moving.
It's not just that. Yeah, they moved, but they also like there were some words he could not say. Like he could not say the word remember. He would say remember, like put an N in remember, but you would try to correct him. He'd be like, yeah, remember, and that apparently is part of dyslexia as well. It's like some words, like cliff would always be cliffed. Like he couldn't
Cliff.
put the T in there.
That's not how it's said. I feel like it's not spelled like that, but it makes sense to say it like that.
Yeah. But like once you notice that you're doing that, you like most people would be like, "Oh, I did say cliff. I did mean cliff, and I accidentally said cliffed." But no, he like So there are some words that, but yeah, and then he spoke Lakota, and I think he did some Navajo, Spanish. Like he just I mean that's 5 right there, and I think he's probably there was like 1 or 2 more, but he just learned languages so easily. And I don't know if that has to do with him having learned 2 languages like early on or not.
That's really interesting. I would, like, I don't know. Like, I know English, I know Spanish. I learned French, but it's like conversation. Like, I tried to learn conversational French, but I didn't have anyone to converse with.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose it, you know?
Yeah.
If you don't use it,
you lose it. Yeah. I know. You're right. I didn't want to have to learn languages because my brain hurt thinking about language speaking. So I somehow, like in high school, like attempt 3 at high school, which I don't think I've told anyone on the internet about my attempt through high school. But the 3rd time, so I had to do a language course. I had to do 2 semesters, and there was like an online option for Latin.
Oh.
And I did Latin online with someone else, and we cheated. Because it's a dead language. No one speaks it. The conjugations are just ridiculous.
Bonkers.
Honestly, like a lot of words end with CUNT. Like that's the conjugation.
CUNT?
Like the word there's a word called it's Latin word ducunt, which means I am. Or like we are or something. Or you are. That's the conjugation. And how am I not supposed to find that fucking hilarious?
I don't know if I could keep it together. I mean, shit.
But you never had to speak it out loud, so it didn't matter. But like, yeah, you would see that and you'd be like, I'm looking at this conjugation and I'm gonna laugh now.
I couldn't. I could not. Oh damn. I'm trying to put this back, but that's not gonna happen.
You're about to you want to throw it back? Is that what you said?
No. I'm trying to put this back.
I'm just hearing that you want to throw it back.
No, the clipboard. My dollar store clipboard.
Nice. Hey.
But I never took this plastic off.
There's so much stuff that you can get at the dollar store that, like, it's so good. I hate that they're. Yeah, but then like you get too much stuff sometimes because you're like everything's so cheap,
Everything adds up.
and then it adds up, and you're like, holy geez, how did I end up spending so much money at the dollar store?
At the dollar store. Sorry.
I got onto like my algorithm became a lot of like dollar store hacks. They're like, can you believe this is the dollar store? Like dupes and stuff
Can
like
you
that.
believe? That's hilarious. I mean, they have a lot of new things there, like $5 to $10. So
Yeah. Well, also like they're like trying to dupe quote unquote like high end skincare and stuff, and it's like I hate to tell you all, like just because the package is similar, like you are not getting the same stuff. Like
mm-mm.
like maybe some stuff occasionally will be close, but like if like high end skincare, then no, you're not.
No,
You're not.
not the same quality for sure. I think I have to go soon.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'll
No,
probably
I didn't mean to do that. Sigh. I didn't mean it like that.
okay. Okay.
Like I feel bad. Yeah, I did say I could do an hour, right? I said this.
Well, you just said you were gonna hang out with Adrian,
Yeah.
so I appreciate you coming up here regardless. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Because otherwise, I would have just had to silently scream into the void of how upset I was to make that packer. I got to
Yeah.
the 3 inch mark, and that'll be the place where I send a picture and be like, "This is not 0.5 inches, motherfucker."
Is that
But
what they wanted it to be, or they wanted it to be like 1.1 inch or something crazy like that?
they wanted the head. They gave me exact head specifications to be 1.5 by 1.5 because it's a fucking circular thing. Like I don't know why they needed to give me 1.5 twice, but so they wanted it to be 1.5, not centimeters, sorry,
Inches?
inches. Yeah, and I was like, it's pretty much there already,
Right.
and they said no. That 1.5 inches is at least 2 to 3 times what you show in the picture. And
They can tell size by a photo?
I'm pretty sure I have a picture with a like
Measurements.
measuring tape. If I don't, this is going to be the one that goes up with a measuring tape picture. Because
Living petty. Living
yeah.
free.
Well, actually I can't because it's going to have a weird end to it. Not a weird end, but a different end, so I can't do that. Unless I make it and then take a picture and then unmake it and then put a different end on it. But no, they thought the pictures that I put online that the shaft was 1.5, or sorry, it was half an inch wide, which
Like how?
for reference, this is my chapstick, and this is it being over half an inch wide.
Right.
So it's actually almost an inch wide. So they really think that I'm gonna make a little packer that has a shaft that is chapstick size, less than chapstick size.
I mean,
If that's what you want to work with,
Dito.
let me know that that's what you want. If you want a little button dick, like I don't know. But also they were like, I had sizes 3 inches and 5 inches, and they're like, but you don't have a 4 inch, and I'm like, because I can't fucking list every size.
They just
Anyway,
want it to be a problem. They
want to be a problem, and then they want to
did,
complain
but-
about it. And I because Etsy doesn't do a whole lot of great protection for their sellers. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to do if they want a refund, because I think I have to.
It's custom though. I don't. Sorry.
No, I think because I think especially if I, depending on the you can make certain things like not have refunds possible, but
Right.
then like if you want to sell in the European Union, they have to have like refunds like
Because it's an
eligible
exchange rate and all that.
or some, I have no idea. I think it's just like selling rules or something. I don't know.
That
Um,
makes sense.
like I have no idea, but
Have to do the thing.
have to do
I'll
the
see
thing.
you later. I
What?
have to go.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
come
see you later.
watch you guys. Yep.
Alright. I'll leave you running on my laptop though.
Oh, you don't need to. I'll just. Oh,
I said I would leave you running on my laptop, okay?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna stop running and I'm gonna come hang out in your chat.
Alright then. Bye. Or hi or
Bye,
adios.
everyone. Did you say love you?
No, I said adios.
Okay, that
Love you.
doesn't sound like love you at all. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okie dokie. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I am gonna go hang out on Kiwi's crochet adventures. So if you want to come, Crystal, if you want to, if you wouldn't mind putting Kiwi's either the link to Kiwi's live or Kiwi's page or something like that, we can all go over to Kiwi's and do a little raid. Little raid. I don't know what that is. I was like diving in to something. I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah. So hey Amy. Sorry, wrong timing. Yeah, so we're gonna go over to Kiwis. You can say we're at our raid. You can not. I do not. Supporting her is more important than like stroking my ego, saying that we've got a raid going. So I'll see you all over there, and I hope you all have a great night. Bye. I'm trying to get off this fucking live. How do I stop it? I hate working on the phone. It's dumb and it's stupid. I legitimately don't know how to stop this. How? Sorry, I'm trying to end this. Okay, there we go. Okay, bye everyone.